Hello my friends, hope you're doing very well. In this tutorial we are going to make a very different earring. This is the kind and the type, and we are going to make such an earring. It's so simple but magnific. Do you remember this wire earring in the short video that we had lately? Well, we are going to make one with the wire of 20 or 18 gauge. Also, you could use brass with golden color or copper with a rose gold one. And I'm using 18 gauge wire, but you could also choose 20 gauge. Round nose pliers, chain nose pliers, wire cutter or flush cutter also is needed, and a hammer I'm using to make patterns on wire. By hitting and pressing the wire, we would make textures. So pick up the wire and cut it out in about 10 centimeters. And this size depends on the ear that you are making this earring for and the measurement that you need. And we discuss about it and continue. After you cut the wire out and before shaping it, it's so important to make it all flat. And I'm doing this with chain nose pliers. You could do that with a nylon mallet too. Then put chain nose pliers in about 1 centimeters on one side and make a 90-degree bend. Now we need to leave a space on one side. And how to know about this? One easy way is to draw the line and the map of the ear that you are going to make this earring for, and this hole is where the 90-degree bend part is going through, and we have a part above and one part beneath. So we need this space above here, and then we leave about half of that and we add it up, and then we curve the wire and push it tight with chain nose pliers. I add the space because we are going to bend the wire, and you'll see how. Just at this step, bend the wire and squeeze it tight. If the wire is twisted, just correct it with chain nose pliers and repeat the same space at the other side, unless the sizes on the upper and lower part is different. I mean the size you had determined from the whole of your ear to the up and bottom part. Then bend the wire at this mid part, and here is where we are going to make the texture on this wire. And I'm going to hammer it just from the sharp edge of my mallet here. One easy way to use a texturized wire is to use the wires that has already textures on the surface. So this is how I'm doing this, because I don't have such wires, and this could be shiny when I move it into the light. I'm going to do that with the whole parts. Now I'm going to wrap the wire all around to make a joint, this tail, and I'm doing this with round nose pliers. And after making a bend, I'm going to squeeze it more with round nose pliers to make a semicircle shape, and then push it with chain nose pliers to be all pressed and to attach to the straight wires below. Okay, We could do that just like a cross and bend it and wrap it, just a cross tie, or just like this. You could do that regularly and parallel to each one. And as always, don't forget to squeeze the end so that there wouldn't be any sharp edges left. Then, with two of your tools, make the whole strand straight if it's twisted even a bit, and refine it to be all straight. Now we have a shape like a T letter, but this tail should be perpendicular to the straight line. Something like this is all okay. And of course, that short tail is going through the ear hole. Now, I need to determine the length that I had achieved in the drawing and then bend the wire at that point with round nose pliers. Repeat the same at the other side, and if the sizes and the lengths are different, just notice that. And how do you know about it? Just you could put a ruler on the ear that you are going to make this earring for. As you know, these types of earrings or ear cuffs should be precise enough. And this is how it's going to be put on the ear. And here you could even more texturize it. If your chain nose pliers has teeth, as you know, we use chain nose pliers without teeth, but I use it to make textures on the wire. And that's it. The wire earring is ready. And in the end, you could wear it with other kinds of earrings or ear cuffs that needs piercing or without piercing. In the thumbnail, we have a combination with the ear cuffs that needs piercing. If you'd like to learn that type, please comment it below for me. Thank you. This is the whole set, and we learned on how to make this part, and you could use a earring pin to hold it better. If you have other piercings on your ear, we could make these parts too. If you're willing, just tell me in comments. Thank you.